What a daycare center our media's become. A collection of shrieking toddlers soiling their diapers all over the Mueller report. They're now screaming cover-up, forgetting that the report is public. Look, you dopes, if you're going to spin a conspiracy theory, make it about UFOs or Bigfoot or what's in Rachel Maddow's coffee. But not something that is available to everyone. Because we all know what's in the report. This is not Jimmy Hoffa's corpse, you jackasses. And yet here they go.
He was being deceptive and deceitful.
I have to say, I found his answers total gobbledygook about that. I mean, you know, the fact is, Mueller wrote a letter of protest.
I think that I am channeling many members of the American public who feel that these past 2 years have been disheartening for people who believe in justice. I'm sorry if I sound like they've broken my spirit.
Oh, dear. They've broken her spirit. A hearing about a report has broken her spirit. Get a hobby! So now it's about Barr, a guy whose resting face at the hearing looks like Ralphie after Santa tells him, "You'll shoot your eye out, kid." And all he said was what Mueller said.
The evidence is now that the president was falsely accused of colluding with the Russians, and we concluded that the evidence developed during the special counsel's investigation was not sufficient to establish that the president committed an obstruction of justice offense.
Ah, sexy. So, Barr got that report out in full before the media could smear their goofball sauce all over it. And when it wasn't to their liking, they had to attack not what's in the report, but how the report was released. So that's like returning a Christmas present because you didn't like the wrapping paper. And remember, this absurd hearing is about something that's been over and done with. For these losers, it's like having the engagement party after your fiancé already dumped you. But the media has self-induced amnesia. Remember last March?
Special counsel Robert Mueller concluded there was no collusion between the Trump campaign and the Russian government in 2016.
That was March. Still, the media was shocked when the full report dropped a month later.
The president tweets, "No collusion, no obstruction." Once again, it's a lie.
If there wasn't active collusion proven, then I think what we have here is a case of passive collusion.
So now we're talking 2 months later, and they act like it's still news to them.
He is actually as dangerous in the position of Attorney General as Donald Trump is as President of the United States. Barr is not an Attorney General of the United States. He is Donald Trump's defense attorney. He's his lackey. He's his stooge.
It's cute that he says lackey after she tells him to say lackey. What do you call that kind of person? Oh, yeah, a lackey. So, you know what my definition of insanity is? Journalists hitting their head with the same mallet every day, thinking it will change facts. Now, remember my Die Hard theory? Each Christmas, we watch Die Hard. It's my theory. We know the ending. The good guy wins. The media and the Dems, however, they watch the same movie and they keep thinking the ending's going to change. And when it doesn't, there go the bladders. So, they held a hearing because they didn't like how this movie ended. And they keep trying to remake it into a costume drama featuring their favorite leading lady.
This is as big a sign of a guilty conscience or a real fear that you could possibly have. I mean, I'm living rent-free inside of Donald Trump's brain, and it's not a very nice place to be, I can tell you that.
Living rent-free in Trump's brain? Well, at least that way you can say you're back in the White House. Nice. Ah, winner. All right. I love it, though, that she's giving analysis on obstruction. I wonder while she's doing that, she's sitting on a hammered BlackBerry. So once again, we see the media and the Dems colluding to keep the Russian story alive. That's because conflict sells. And if you subtract the collusion BS from our daily lives, what's left? Well, a booming economy, peace, prosperity. Unemployment rate just dropped again to 3.6%. That means anyone can get a job if they want it, including this guy. And this guy. And this guy. But could have got a better picture. But good news doesn't sell on those other networks, and it won't elect a Democrat, so the Democrats play along. Can you find the bozo in this picture? Now, why would Steve Cohen, a Democrat, bring fried chicken to a hearing? For his constituents, the American people? No, he did it for the cameras, because there's nothing more appealing than some old gas bag smearing his jowls with deep-fried carcass grease. By the way, I believe this is considered porn in Michael Moore's bedroom. Hey, to each his own, all right? And so the hacks collude to resuscitate a dead story, giving mouth-to-mouth to a corpse that's been decomposing for weeks. They call it love. I call it abusing a cadaver. Now, speaking of death, here's a transition. How about last week's Correspondents' Dinner? Always a big deal. Everyone covers it. After all, it's the media, and the media loves covering themselves. CNN ran it, MSNBC ran it, but we didn't. You know what we did? We ran this show instead. And guess what? With your help, we beat CNN and MSNBC combined. Both of them audiences together, we beat them. So you tuned into us, not them. And we thank you because we're grateful. You allowed us the privilege of kicking their asses, and we loved every damn minute of it. Let's welcome tonight's guest. He's so smooth that jazz listens to him to unwind. Campus Reform Editor-in-Chief and Fox News contributor, Lawrence Jones. He tweets more than he eats. The other Stephen Miller, writer Stephen Miller. She puts hexes on all her exes. Host of the Tyrus and Timp podcast, Kat Timpf. He's so blunt that Snoop Dogg once tried to roll him up and smoke him. Former WWE superstar, massive sidekick, Tyrus. Lawrence, what do you make of this week, the hearings, whatever you want?
Well, I think that it's time for the media to have some sort of intervention, right? And, you know, it's everybody else in media, then there's Fox News. So we can only have that intervention with them. And when you look at the ratings, especially in April, it was such a cluster, you know what, when it came to the media, that you would think they would wake up and say, maybe we got this wrong. Maybe we should apologize to the president for all the conspiracies. But I think they're so far in that they just ran with the next thing, which was obstruction. You can accuse me, but when I protested and try to tell my attorney to fix this and just tell the American people the truth, then you obstructed justice. Yeah,
you know what? The media is now like Donnie Brasco.
Right.
They got too far in and they can't get out.
They can't get out.
They can't get out. I don't even know if I saw that movie, Stephen.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a good movie?
Yeah, there were a lot of book deals writing on collusion.
You really?
That's the thing. That interview with Hillary, that's just like, has anybody told Nana that she lost the election? Or did they just treat it like the shock would be too great? So, you know, she walks in and she goes, "I just had a wonderful conversation with my Secretary of State," and the family looks around and goes, "That's good, Nana. What did you talk about?" I'm thinking of moving to the state of Wisconsin so I don't ever have to hear from her again.
Kat, thoughts?
I've noticed as Democrats and people in the media talk about the Russia investigation as time goes on, it keeps getting smaller.
Right.
At first, they were saying Trump is a literal treasonous traitor who is a Russian agent working with Putin. And now it's, well, we didn't like the summary of this report that's available in full for you to read with only some redactions. It's like when you're arguing with your boyfriend, you can tell you're losing. It's a clear sign of being too petty when you start to ramp it down. Like, you start by saying, I saw you texting that girl, I know you're cheating on me, and he says, that's my aunt. And you say, well, you left the toilet seat up 4 months ago. You know you lost when you start bringing up the toilet seat.
Wow, that went in a strange direction.
Doesn't it always, Greg?
It really does. It really does. I think you're referring to the what Scott Adams calls the hoax funnel.
Yeah.
When the hoax is this big, and then it gets lower, it gets narrower and narrower until you have nothing.
Toilet seat.
And then you have the toilet seat. I often use a hoax funnel when I'm using the toilet seat. Tyrus, I don't know why. I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know why.
Why you use a hoax funnel?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just sit down.
I am. I would use a hand gesture right now, but then an editor would have to edit it out and take forever.
And an EMT would have to get it out of where you were going to sit down with. So. But if you would like to talk about this week,
yes, why not?
Just to piggyback off Kat a little bit, the bitter.
R.I.P. Kat.
She's very strong. She's wiry. The hell with everybody in this building, okay? Look. The bitter lover thing is very accurate in this situation where they lost. I mean, they went all in. Yeah. I mean, there was no going back.
No.
And Mueller, he hurt them because he said, let's leave it up to the worst group of paid individuals on the planet, the Congress. And I'd also like to point out, this is how bad it is for the Dems, and it's probably like a slow motion thing where they're going to realize most of their candidates, if not pretty much all of them, are coming from the worst group of paid Americans in this country, Congress.
Yeah.
Your rating was 21%. Mm-hmm. If we had a 21% rating, we would all not be here.
Right.
These people wouldn't even boo us.
Yes.
It would not be. I'm not booing for someone who's only okay 21% of the time. This is who's running for president of the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
And this is what they're fighting over. This is going to be worse than any breakup that we've experienced with Kat Timpf watching mainstream media and
true.
Donald Trump.
And there have been some doozies.
Yes, there has.
This is going to sting for a long time.
You dated a doozy? Just kidding. All right.
Don't laugh at that.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.